take as much time as you want. The motion to extend or limit the debate requires a second. It is not debatable. When you have a motion to limit or extend the debate, you have to have a vote on it without debating it. And it needs to be a 2/3 majority because you're limiting the rights of members by doing this. Number 6 in our list of subsidiary motions is to move the previous question or to close debate. What this motion does is it stops the debate and requires the chairman to ask for an immediate vote on this motion. The motion to move the previous question or to close debate is not debatable. It needs to be seconded, and you need to have 2/3 majority because you are affecting the rights of the members by stopping debate. What you would do with this one is you would vote on the motion to call the question. You'd have to have 2/3, and if 2/3 said yes, then you would immediately take a vote on anything that's pending, including amendments and the main motion and whatever else is pending. Well, the final subsidiary motion is a motion to lay on the table. And this is one that is misused by a lot of people because it only needs a majority vote and it's not debatable. People try to lay something on the table when they should really be moving to postpone indefinitely. They try to lay something on the table that they just don't want to discuss anymore. The correct usage of laying on the table is if you've got a piece of urgent business that must be taken care of right now, you would move to lay the current pending item on the table so that you can consider the more important business. The example given in the manual was, for instance, if the mayor comes to speak to your organization and he has a limited amount of time, you would lay your current motion on the table to allow the mayor time to speak. I've seen this done without wording it that way at political conventions. When you have a politician who's coming to speak and they're trying to make the rounds of different conventions, the chair will lay the current motion on the table to allow the person to speak, and then they will pick up the motion that was pending and continue debate. The motion to lay on the table needs to be seconded. It is not debatable, but it only requires a majority vote because we're going to come back to the motion afterwards. And after the urgent business is done, the chairman should ask if we can remove the motion from the table and continue consideration of that motion. Now, we're going to have an opportunity to practice. So I would like to have a motion from the floor that we can practice this on. Yes, Mike.
Mr. President, I move that we have a party on December 12th.
Okay.
I second that motion.
The motion has been made and seconded that we have a party on December 12th. Do we have any discussion?
Mr. President, I think this club needs some social activity to energize us and to bring some more fun into the group. However, I think that it would be a matter that might ultimately be planned by a committee, so I'd welcome the group to discuss that.
All right, is there any further discussion? Dick?
I don't know that our organization is big on parties, so I move that we postpone this indefinitely, this motion.
Do we have a second? Hearing no second, we will not act on that motion. Do we have any further discussion? Yeah, Mike?
Mr. President, I move that a committee be appointed to analyze and plan the details that would need to go into this party.
All right.
Second.
There's a second. Okay, there's a second. It's been moved and seconded that we refer this to a committee. Yeah, Judy.
Mr. Chair, I see that the mayor has just walked in, and I move that we lay this on the table for the mayor to speak.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we lay this issue on this motion on the table to allow our mayor an opportunity to speak. All those in favor of laying this on the table for the mayor to speak, raise your hand. And those opposed, raise your hand. It appears that those in favor are sufficient, so we will lay this on the table for the moment. And Mr. Mayor, would you like to speak? Looks like my time is up, so thank you very much. Mr. President.